The question says if the circle with the cross represents one of the operations, addition, subtraction, and multiplication, is this expression true for all numbers k, l, and m? We have two statements that the operation using this symbol of k and 1 is not equal to 1 and k for some numbers k. And statement 2 says that the symbol represents the subtraction. Okay, we know that this operator is one of the three basic operations: addition, subtraction, or multiplication. So if the question asks about a certain property of the operation when operating three numbers in this way, we need to ask which of the three operations can satisfy always this kind of equality in the question. If you don't feel certain about how to interpret this equality, you could try values. Take, for example, 5, 6, and 7 as the values of k, l, and m. Could it be true that this circle symbol represents the addition? For example, is it true that 5 plus 6 plus 7 equals 5 plus 6 plus 5 plus 7? Impossible, right? You know, it is not the addition. And what about the subtraction? Is it true that 5 minus 6 plus 7 equals 5 minus 6 plus 5 minus 7? Never. So it couldn't be the addition, it couldn't be the subtraction. Only when you believe that the circle represents the multiplication is when the property makes sense. It's what we call the distributive property of multiplication. This is true no matter which values k, l, or m can take. The multiplication always has this characteristic. In other words, if we reformulate the question with our findings, we would say that the question is really asking this: is the symbol circle cross equal to the multiplication? Because only the multiplication possesses such property. Okay, so after reformulating our question in a simpler way, let's go to the first. K circle 1 is not equal to 1 circle k for some numbers k, but then we know that the circle cannot be the multiplication because the multiplication is always commutative. A times B is always B times A, no matter what A or B are. So it is impossible, if the circle is the multiplication, that this is happening according to statement 1. So from this, we can simply conclude that this symbol is not the multiplication. So if it is not the multiplication, we have a unique answer to the question: no. And it is sufficient. The second obviously gives us the same negative answer. If the circle represents the subtraction, then it is not the multiplication, so we have a unique answer to the question. And the correct answer choice would be D.